Good evening, Thabiso. And you have someone alongside you, a legend, Fanny Madida.
Yep, indeed. Thank you very much, Zion. Good evening once again to our SABC News Channel viewers. I've got two legends next to me, Roo and Fanny Madida. Look, Zai, I know that you'd like to be where I am, but I'm sorry, I had to beat you to this one. Lucas Khateb as well as Fanny Madida. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for joining us on SABC News Channel. Roo, let's start with you. I mean, tonight is a huge occasion as far as South African football is concerned. These ladies, they're getting somewhat of a send-off, not officially yet, but the team is going to be announced going to the World Cup. What is it like, the butterflies in the tummy? You've been there. Representing your country is big.
Oh, absolutely. I think those players should be proud of themselves. I mean, Des at the helm, the experience there they had in France, you know, and being the African champions as well, so the experience is there. I mean, we've got the players that can actually go out there and compete against the best in the world.
I mean, Fanny, as a legend, let me bring you in, Fanny Madida, as a legend of, well, yourself, both you are legends, but we think of where people like yourselves come from. You paved the way, so to speak, of a generations of your Refugee Janes, your Desiree Ellises, so to speak. Yes, you guys are not too far apart, but you people are the ones that most of us grew up watching, idolizing, and the chance of wearing your nation's colors and going to the big stage like an Olympic Games, a Football World Cup. What is it like, Bob?
Oh, well, Thabiso, it's huge. I mean, thanks to SAFA for supporting the ladies, because now they are in preparations for the tournament. It will be massive, because when you represent your country, you know, you're hoisting your flag that is South Africa higher. So there is nothing that will be better than that. So I know together with Lucas, we've been outside and we've represented South Africa. When you represent your country, it's totally different than when you play for your team. I mean, congratulations to Coach Desiree. She's done tremendously well. In fact, the whole technical team done well.
I mean, what Fanny is saying, Lucas, is quite an important one. In particular, when you speak about representing your country, 1, 2, when you go out there at that stage, it's no longer about you. And the big one is that first match. How important is it that Banyana Banyana do well against Sweden? And yes, we'd like to see victories, but start well, boost that confidence and get the ball rolling, so to speak.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that, you know, the confidence, you know, that will set them apart, because they're playing a great team. So, I mean, Sweden, a very well experienced team, you know, at this stage. And we're going to have to go out there, you know, and not show respect to anybody, because we have a quality team, as good as anybody else, you know, given the opportunity. You know, I think we can do better. But I think all those players, I think they have to go and enjoy the moment. You see, that's the important thing. Go out there. It's a historical moment. They can make history, you know, so they must go out and give out their best. You know, you're saying that they're not only representing themselves. I mean, millions of people around the country. I mean, in Africa as well, that will be watching. You know, and that's the people that we will be representing.
Fanny, the importance of Africa. 4 teams, historic moments this World Cup, ladies and gentlemen. 32 teams, the first time in terms of the field being this big. You've got Zambia, SADC region, Banyana, SADC region. You've got Morocco as well as Nigeria. And we are looking, Fanny, to host the 2027 Women's FIFA World Cup. How then important is it not only for Banyana to do well, but for those teams to actually put in good performance for the rest of the continent, so to speak?
It is very much important, and it's pivotal for them to do well, because whatever that will happen in the World Cup, it will stay with whoever that was the audience that watched the performance of these ladies. You know, whether it's they are from the SADC part of Africa or from West Africa, but they're representing Africa. So Africa is saying, we are here. You know, it's a global village football. But what I like is that they will be thinking local, where they come from. And that those ingredients they come with when they play in these tournaments, that's what makes the scouts to recruit them for the teams. You see, South African team now, Banyana Banyana, very marketable team. They are all over Europe now.
Yeah, in fact, indeed. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. And as we're saying, 28 days to go, Zai, in as far as the Women's FIFA World Cup down in Australia, New Zealand kicks off. South Africa, they kick off their tournament against Sweden. As you heard the two gentlemen say, it's about pride. When you wear the jersey, it's not only about yourself, it's about the continent, and in particular that family member at home who you left and said you're going to work, isn't it? So yes, we're wishing the ladies good luck. And again, the team should be announced around 7:20 local time. Stay with us on SABC. We'll definitely bring that live to you at home and see who will be joining Coach Desiree Ellis on the trip down to, well, down under anyway, to Australia and New Zealand for the Women's FIFA World Cup. Stay with us.